And I'll put Garrett Cole off to the side right now. But what he brings to the mound and his ability to get swings and misses, get weak contact, he should be confident when he gets third time through the order. He should be confident when he throws pitch 76 and beyond, because his stuff is electric at times and is definitely enough to get hitters out.
How much of it is a mental game at this stage of the game, considering he doesn't often get to that point?
I looked up his minor league stats, or I cheated. I had our research staff look up his minor league stats. He made 42 starts in the minor leagues, and Meredith, he only pitched in the sixth inning a handful of times. So when you haven't done it, you have to figure out a way to do it. I know David Cohn, talking to him about pitching, that's one of his complaints about the way that sometimes minor league pitchers are coddled. If you've never pitched in the eighth inning with guys on second and third and the need to get a pop out or a strikeout right there, well, how are you going to be able to do it? So I think for Clark Schmidt, it's about getting to that point, having success, and then Aaron Boone not even thinking twice when it's the third time through the order.
Hey, we'll count the stat because you delivered it beautifully. As far as last night is concerned, Stroman goes into the sixth inning, but then the Yankees had to rely on that bullpen, and you kind of get the sense from Aaron Boone that he's still trying to figure it out there on the back end.
He is, and I think one pitcher who should be aware of the fact that there are innings to be had out there is Ron Marinaccio. Struggled with his command. He's back in the major leagues right now, and this is the equalize for him. That changeup right there. He gets the strikeout against the lefty, and then right here against Langoliers, another changeup to get the ground out. Marinaccio, when he's got that fastball changeup combination going, he is someone who can definitely be a high leverage late inning guy. And then Meredith, I say this very carefully, but I thought Clay Holmes kind of was Mariano-esque last night. 9 pitches to get through the ninth inning. Probably got a couple of calls from Tom Payne. It was 2 strikeouts. It was 1 ground out. And with that sinker and the 2 types of sliders, he comes out there and he hasn't allowed an earned run yet this year. He's got the 9 saves so far for the Yankees. And if he can continue that, what a luxury it is to have a guy at the end of the game who can be that reliable.
Holmes' ball was moving for sure yesterday. 12 scoreless innings for him to start the season. The bullpen as a whole yesterday, 3 2/3 scoreless. And you look at this stretch for the Yankees right now, they're in the midst of 17 in a row. And I imagine every day Aaron Boone is checking with Matt Blake, deciding how they use and how they deploy that bullpen, knowing this stretch is a long one.
Right, we can sort of guess along with them. Marinaccio has pitched 2 days in a row, so you probably won't see him. Holmes only threw 9 pitches yesterday. I think that probably keeps him in play. They've been typically giving Ian Hamilton a couple of days off, so I'm curious to see if whether he's in play tonight. But you're right, when you play 17 games in 17 days, there's no hiding anybody in the bullpen. Everyone is going to have to contribute at some point.
Well, Jack, we're going to take one last break here on the Yankees pregame. When we come back, we'll have some final thoughts as we move closer to first pitch in the Bronx. Keep it right here on Prime.
So if you're happy and you know it, throw your hands up and show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And if you love the life you're living, go ahead and dive right in and shake it like you mean it. Do a little dance. Show me what you got. Oh, 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 oh. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Find your happiness in San Diego.
New from America's #1 Lash and Brow Serum brand. Grande Brow 2-in-1, Tinted Brow Gel, and Brow Enhancing Serum. An instant tint for bolder brows now. Plus, thicker-looking makeup-free brows starting in just 6 weeks. Get the brows of your dreams. Check out our makeup-free brow results. Grande Brow 2-in-1, Tinted Brow Gel, and Brow Enhancing Serum. Available at Amazon.
Sorry, guys, that took me for... What is this?
Well, you know how our T-Mobile home internet can slow down?
Uh-huh.
Turns out, walls can get in the way. So, I fixed it.
So instead of getting a Spectrum internet, which is fast and reliable 24/7, you got us internet that can be blocked by walls.
Yes, but I think I fixed it.
By smashing a hole through our wall.
Well, technically, walls.
Yeah, I might not want to go in the dining room.
Don't settle for T-Mobile cell phone internet.
Kids are natural.
This is why I don't leave the house.
Get faster, more reliable internet speeds with Spectrum.
When you're with Amex Platinum, you get access to travel benefits like the Centurion Lounge, daily complimentary breakfast for 2, and guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout at fine hotels and resorts. So the first vacation as a trio actually feels like a vacation. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
You brought a concealed knife in here, and that is a no-no.
People have some way of getting things done around here.
Do they teach that in kindergarten?
Why all the fuss? Just some guy.
I'm not fighting that guy.
Peaceful.
And there's a great shot of Clark Schmidt getting some final warm-up throws in before taking the ball for the Yankees tonight. And Jack, I'll ask you, what's the biggest key for the Yankees tonight in getting the win?
I think replicating what they did last night. Score early. Not only does it allow your starting pitcher to feel more comfortable, but you stay away from that Oakland bullpen. The Yankees saw it in the first game of this series. Urseg and Miller at the end of games, they will shut you down. Urseg hasn't allowed a hit in his last 6 innings. Miller hasn't allowed a hit in his last 9 innings. You want to have a lead. You want to keep them out of play.
Mason Miller is something special. The Yankees do not want to see him tonight. That is going to do it for us here in the Spectrum Yankees pregame. Up next, we'll get you out to the stadium where Ryan Rucco and Jeff Nelson have the call of the game. Chris Sheeran will handle all the reporting duties. For Jack Curry, I'm Meredith Marakovitz. Join us for the post-game show on Yes and, of course, the Yes app. Enjoy Game 3 between the Yankees and the A's.
Mom! Yeah? I fell. Okay, there's bandages in the cabinet.
I'm bleeding.
Grab 2.
Sheba, what cats want.
With Spectrum Mobile's Anytime upgrade, you get to upgrade your phone anytime you want for free, which means you get the best, latest and greatest, most up-to-date technology out there. So say you want a bigger screen, less screen, more storage, less storage. Doesn't matter. Any color. You can upgrade anytime. And who wouldn't want that? Except for Ryan. And that's a life choice. That's respect.
I gotta get back to this.
Yeah.
Don't wait to upgrade your phone. Get Anytime Upgrade, included with Unlimited Plus from Spectrum Mobile.
Listen, we need to talk.
We're here because we love you.
This isn't really easy to talk about, but
you need help.
Because your teeth.
Your breath really stinks.
For serious help with bad breath, get Minties.
Need to be at your best? You need an antiperspirant that goes beyond. Dove Men with 72-hour protection plus care for your skin, so you can forget your underarms and focus on being unforgettable. Dove Men, forgettable underarms, unforgettable you.
Nate Jones steps up to the mirror, lines things up, towels off, checks his Fidelity app, looks to outside analysts to get a second opinion. Nate likes what he sees. Same page? And he places the trade before anyone hears him talking to himself.
Buy U.S. stocks and ETFs for as little as $1 with no commissions. Talk about easier investing.
Eero builds mesh Wi-Fi routers for people who like their Wi-Fi fast and reliable and easy to use. Seems like we may have hit on something. Get your own award-winning Wi-Fi at Eero.com.
The Yankees' pitching has been the backbone of their early season success.
Cortez strikes out the side, dealing.
This last time around the rotation, each starter was dominant.
Swung on and missed, got him. Strike three.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Trying to top the previous outing and sit batters down in abundance.
Cortez with a brilliant 7 shutout innings.
Tonight, the prime spotlight shines on Clark Schmidt.
Swing and a miss. 5 strikeouts in a row. 5 strong for Schmidt.
Coming off his best start of the season, Schmidt looks to keep the line moving and shut down the A's in this Wednesday night matchup. Coming up next on Prime. It's another nice night at the ballpark in the Bronx where Clark Schmidt getting ready to go, looking to build off a strong outing. And the sun setting on Yankee Stadium as Prime presents New York Yankees baseball. It's the Yankees against the A's in the third game of a 4-game set. Hey everybody, Ryan Rucco alongside Jeff Nelson. So happy to be with you this Wednesday evening for Yankees baseball on Prime. Jeff, all season long, we have seen the Yankees rotation pitch really well, especially this last time through. You take a look at the last 5 games, they've allowed just 4 earned runs over 30-plus innings, a 1.19 ERA. And the starter who began this turn through the rotation back on the mound tonight, that's Clark Schmidt.
Well, as a former bullpen guy, you absolutely love those numbers, but more importantly, you love that they've gotten deep into the game. Rodon and Cortez giving you 7. Everyone else has gotten into the 6th inning. Schmidt has been brilliant. You know, his last outing, 7 punch-outs. He had the knuckle curve. That was against Cleveland. And then you get the other knuckle curve. He got cutter, the good fastball. He also did not walk a hitter. You love that.
And most starts allowing 3 runs or fewer among active American League pitchers since the start of last year. Clark Schmidt is number 1 on that list with 29 of them. Now, meanwhile, we know for the Yankees offense, they have not yet gotten clicking fully, but last night had a huge first inning at a time when they really needed it.
Well, you love to see some things, especially Aaron Judge, also Stanton, and also Rizzo. Here, big hit. I mean, what's new with Soto here with the base hit? You love this, but this is what you love to see, not missing a fastball up. He hits it down the line. Judge does for a double, second and third. Then a hanging slider. Stanton's hits in the left center field gap. 2 RBIs there, and then this is outstanding. You want to see the power come back from Anthony Rizzo, his 2nd of the year, a 2-run homer, 4 big runs for the Yankees in the first.
And it was all they ended up needing en route to that victory. Now, they had 4 first-inning runs last night. They had 6 total in the first inning in the previous 23 games, and they've scored a run in just 4 of 43 innings on this homestand, but they're 3-2 because a lot of those innings that they have scored have been big innings like last night's first. Well, Aaron Judge showed signs last night of breaking out. Our Chris Sheeran dives into it next. Coming up on Prime.
Discover Customer Service. This is Maya.
Oh, hi, Maya. You robots are sounding more human every day.
At Discover, everyone can talk to a human representative.
All right, prove it.
Wait, are you a robot?
24/7 U.S.-based customer service.
How would I prove that I'm not?
The Cantina Chicken Burrito isn't just for late night, because it keeps it light with slow-roasted shredded chicken and finely shredded purple cabbage in a freshly grilled tortilla that's not shredded. Introducing the new Cantina Chicken Burrito, only at Taco Bell.
At CDW, we get the importance of clear communication. And when your teams are spread out, that's not always easy. Our experts can help by implementing Poly audio and video solutions to keep you connected. From headsets to collaboration tools, Poly Solutions offers simple setup and eliminate distracting background noise, so the people you're talking to only hear you. To collaborate with quality, trust Poly and IT orchestration by CDW, people who get it.
You
come from a world of rules, of laws. This place is indifferent to all of that. You need to go home.
That's what people keep telling me. What happened up here?
It's the same thing that always happens. Everyone wants to save the world. They just disagree on how.
Chris Sheeran back with the Here on Prime as we continue to get you ready for the Oakland A's and New York Yankees in the third game of this 4-game series. Last night, Aaron Judge broke out. Could this be the beginning of him starting to break out from his early season slump? He had his first extra base hit since April 14th, and he also had his first barrel since that same day. That was in the 6th inning when he ripped a fly ball into center field, and a barrel is a ball judged by the exit velocity
I'm hungry. Let's get sushi delivered from Wegmans.
Oh, great. Wait, the supermarket?
Wegmans' first Manhattan location in Astor Place has an amazing sushi bar. They fly in sushi-grade fish from all over the world, and we can get it delivered right to our door in as fast as 30 minutes through Instacart.
Wow. Touche.
I think you mean sushi.
I see what you did there.
Download the Instacart app to shop Wegmans and get free delivery on your first 3 orders. Minimum $10 per order. Additional terms apply.
If you want to put it into context like that. Wow. Here's Ryan Noda, left-handed hitting first baseman for Oakland. Clark Schmidt, 28-year-old, 6'1", 200, ready to go. First pitch is outside for ball one. Yankees wearing their home pinstripes, dark blue caps. Oakland in the gray jersey tops and bottoms with the dark green caps. And the gold bills, 1-0. Hit foul, third base side. Yankees coming in at 16-8. Trying to join Cleveland as the only other team in baseball with 17 wins tonight. Oakland at 9-15.
You know what is interesting, though, about Houston? They're still only 5.5 games out.
Could be a different story a week from now. Here's 1-1. And it's inside to Noda. Cutter from Clark Schmidt. And you were talking about the success the Yankees have had with Schmidt on the mound. 29 starts in which Clark's allowed 3 runs or fewer since last season. That's the most such starts in baseball. Yankees have won each of his last 6 starts, 2-1. Swing and a miss on a cutter elevated. It's 2-2.
And for a guy who just learned that cutter, he's really using it with real irregularity and getting swings and misses on it, which is really important.
It's been a big pitch for him. Friday against Tampa Bay, a run allowed in 5 1/3, 2-2. Swing and a bouncer, foul, first base side. And again, you're hearing the bleacher creatures come through. They have brought the noise here in 2024. The roll call is louder than ever.
And they promised me there's no mic out there. I did ask them on picture day when we were out there. I asked a couple of the guys out there. They said, no, they're just...
They're really excited.
Really into it. They're really into it.
2-2. Swung on liner, caught by Volpe up the middle. Anthony Volpe leaped in the air, snared that liner right out of the air. And Noda's retired for the first out. Anthony Volpe positioned right behind second base in perfect position. So 1 away, here's Tyler Nevin, third baseman, went 2 for 4 in last night's game. Yankees won at 4-3. And Schmidt deals. And it's hit foul, first base side. Nevin, a .292 hitter, 48 at-bats, no homers, 3 RBIs. He's been hitting well.
Dad, Phil, is here again tonight. He was here last night. Following his son around.
0-1, low and away. 1-1 the count here. Nevin playing third base here tonight.
Yeah, he also plays left.
Yep. Pitch called a strike, a cutter in there for strike 2. It's 1-2 to Nevin. And this is a different lineup, different day, different lineup for the A's. We have seen 3 totally different lineups from Mark Kotsay. 1-2 from Schmidt. Curveball tapped foul to the backstop. There's the knuckle curve from Schmidt. And Susan, he has allowed hits, but at the same time, he's missing bats, if that makes sense. Strikeouts are up, the hits are up, but he's generated a lot more swing and miss in the early going.
See, but that's okay if you give up hits, but he doesn't allow a lot of those hits to score.
1-2, low and away with the knuckle curve, 2-2.
I think he's done a great job. And you think about what he did last year, and when you look at him, he went through growing up in front of people, had to do it every 5th day. And he knew it was a process, but he did it in front of all of us.
Pitch, bouncer over toward shortstop, charging in Volpe. Fields throws on the run, and it's in time over at first base. Nevin retired, 2 down.
Oh, that was a beautiful play by Volpe, who came in and fielded it beautifully. He's always on balance. Even when he's in the air, he is totally balanced. He never looks like he's out of whack with his throws.
Great hustle play from the Yankees shortstop. 2 down, nobody on here in the top of the first. J.J. Bleday, the center fielder. Lefty bat, pinch hit last night. And Schmidt's pitch. Off the outside corner with the sinker, 1-0. Lefties are hitting .226 off Schmidt, as Susan alluded to. He's had that success against lefty bats.
A lot of that with that cutter.
1-0. Misses down with his sinker. 2 balls, no strikes to Bleday. 19 for 81, 235 hitter. A homer, 5 RBIs. And like many of these A's hitters, he has struck out a whole lot and hasn't walked much. 2-0. Swing and a tapper foul, first base side.
Now 26 years old, born in Danville, Pennsylvania. Marlins' #1 pick in 2019 out of Vanderbilt.
The Marlins traded him for J.J. Puck, a pair of first-round swaps. We saw today, Puck's going back to the bullpen. 2-1. And it just misses below the zone.
Did they give a reason? Because that's where he belongs. Because so many times, just because he wants to be a starter, it doesn't always work. Sometimes you're not suited to be a starter. He was dominant as a reliever. Sometimes you have to know who you are.
3-1. Swing and a miss. Good sweeper from Schmidt, and it pulls the count full to 3-2.
Did someone come off an injured list or something?
I know that they have Sixto Sanchez starting tonight. Got to see what the move was.
Well, he was in the bullpen.
He was, yeah. We'll get that through the scoreboard coming up. 3-2. Swinging a hard liner, tips off the glove of Rizzo, and it goes down the right field line into the corner. Soto will field. Bleday will jog into second base. He has a 2-out double. He rocked that, and it just clipped off the glove of Rizzo.
And that absolutely did not. When his breaking pitches don't move, it's just a low fastball right over the middle of the plate.
That's the 4th double for Bleday. And here's Brent Rooker, cleanup hitter, DH tonight for Oakland. Scoreless game, top of the 1st. The pitch. Low to Rooker, a sinker from Schmidt. Rooker went 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored last night. Hitting 178 and 45 at-bats. 4 homers, though.
And we just looked at that.
1-0. Called a strike.
They just had a replay of that play, that hit by Bleday that Rizzo did not catch. It looked to me like he had it timed perfectly. I think even Bleday thought that he had caught it because he certainly didn't run hard.
1-1. Outside with the sweeper, 2-1. Even though it was hit really hard off the bat, it seemed like Rizzo was just waiting for it.
It looked like it was catchable, yeah. It timed it a little off, I think, just a tiny little bit off, a little late.
So a runner at second, 2-1. And that misses outside. A sweeper off the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike to Brent Rooker. The Yankees' rotation has been really solid on this homestand. 3-1. And it misses off the inside corner for ball 4. So a tight strike zone here for Nick Marley. Schmidt looking for clarification from the pitcher's mound. But he walks Rooker, runners at first and second, 2 away, and Seth Brown, a lefty hitter, will bat.
Now the way he just pitched Brent Rooker is what Clark Schmidt will tell you I should not do. I should be much more aggressive, and he was just not aggressive with him. He was trying to hit corners, and that was the first walk of the game. Brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
Here's Brown, left fielder for Oakland. Again, bats from the left side. Bleday at second, Rooker at first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good tailing sinker away from the lefty.
And that was right. That was perfectly placed. That was very, very aggressive. Great sinker right there.
Brown's hitting .214, over 70 at-bats. A homer, 5 RBIs. And Schmidt with the 0-1. Low went inside with the sweeper, a ball and a strike. The A's looking for some first-inning runs. They scored a run in the first last night off Marcus Stroman. The Yankees won it 4-3. 1-1. Over the plate for a strike, a cutter. Brown watches it sail in. It's 1-2. So let's see if Schmidt could put Brown away with 2 strikes.
It's possible he wanted to face the lefty Brown. He's gotten very great success off of lefties. particularly with that cutter. Gets a lot of swings and misses.
The pitch, check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. There's strike 3. Brown goes around. First strikeout of the night for Schmidt. No runs. A hit, 2 left, end of a half inning. Oakland nothing. Yankees coming up to bat on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
With Secret Outlast, you can go for a jog and smell like you didn't. With Secret Outlast, you can go for a jog in the middle of August and smell like you didn't. With Secret Outlast, you can go for a jog in the middle of August and accidentally finish first in a fun run.
We have a new winner.
And smell like you didn't. With Secret Outlast, you can do anything life throws your way and smell like you didn't. Secret provides 72-hour odor protection. Available in sticks or sprays. Secret works.
Baseball is back, basketball is heating up, and the NFL Draft is right around the corner. Listen to the latest on the teams you love with the free Odyssey app. The biggest sports radio stations in the country, providing unrivaled local coverage of their teams, all in one place. Exclusive interviews with players, coaches, and team executives, streaming live and always available on demand. Stay in the know with your favorite teams with Odyssey. AUDACY. Download the free Odyssey app today.
No one's more locked into the NFL than First and 5.
This feeling, and it was referenced on the broadcast, it is Michael Jordan. Being down double digits again and not panicking, seeing him run onto the field, and it not even being a question.
Maybe one of the Hanson brothers in hockey. Remember?
Okay, yeah. You know, Plunk could have been named that Yankee. He did spend time with the A's and the Yanks. Well, good at bat here from Volpe against.
Used to be glasses on the mound. Guys that wear glasses on the mound scared hitters. So I mean, all you had to do is like maybe lose one over their head and just start wiping your eyes like I don't know where it's going. I got glasses.
Yeah.
And then you have the whole line.
Little Wild Thing effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Volpe chases that one. Is down swinging. Take a look at the A's defense. Brown in left, Blade in center, Butler in right, and Evan and Allen on the left side, Tora and Noda on the right side, and Langoliers behind the plate. Here's Juan Soto. A single and a run scored in the first inning yesterday, part of that 4-run first. Takes high, 1-0. Smash foul. Well, all right. Couple of juggles, but the souvenir is his. Yankees swing at fewer pitches than any team in baseball. And Juan Soto, the lowest swing percentage in the American League.
He's been incredible to watch.
Yeah.
I played with one of the best players I've ever seen in Ken Griffey Jr. And, you know, besides, he's not a Ken Griffey Jr., but he's amazing to watch every single day.
There are those numbers we were talking about with the swing percentage. The 3-1. There's ball 4. Soto works the walk. Just so disciplined up there, and now the stage is set for Aaron Judge, who last night had some results with the double in the first and then was hit by a pitch in the 8th, but his at-bats looked good throughout. Swings and fouls that into the mid. 0-1.
Yeah, he swung it back really well. It was nice to see. He didn't miss that fastball that he hit down the line, the left field line. In the first inning, he took one to the track in center field, so it looks like he's getting close. And he's going to get fastballs from Boyle. He throws it about 60% of the time. And right now, just watching him through the first three hitters, he just rears back and lets it go. I don't even know if he has any clue where it's going. He just wants to light up the radar gun.
1-1. Judge fouls that away. And asked if it was in the zone. Looked like it was probably off. 1-2.
And this is where opposing teams, when they've gotten ahead of Judge, they've dropped that slider down and away.
1-2. Strike. Well, that pitch not going to count. We have a balk. Yeah, we have a balk.
Yeah, I don't think he stopped. I don't think Boyle stopped. Let's see here. If he stops, you got to come to at least a hesitation. No, he just kept going. So there was. You got to make sure that you come to a complete stop. And the third base umpire, Tom Payne, he's the one that picked it up. Now you watch here. He's wiggling his glove. He's still moving. So you got to make sure you come to some kind of complete stop.
And Judge takes advantage. High, deep, and gone. We saw the signs yesterday. We see the result tonight. Aaron Judge gives the Yankees a 2-0 lead.
You need, right? The 2-3 slots in this Yankee lineup. Soto and Judge. Big time home run.
That pitch not count?
No, I think that Boyle's getting a little ahead of himself, getting a little too quick on the mound, and not allowing Stanton to get in the batter's box. And they're talking. Now a hitter's got to pick up the pitcher within 8 seconds, and the pitcher's got to make sure that you have eye contact before you start your windup.
Well, that balk rattled him, eliminated a potential strike three.
Out the exact.
And then Boyle went back to the same thing, trying to go heater away.
Yep. Heater up.
Yep. And Judge just smashed it to right field.
Tom Payne, the third base umpire. And you watch where this fastball is. Up and gone. Outstanding swing. He did not go with the slider away. He wanted to expand his zone and go back with that fastball. Well, Judge made you pay. You watch where this pitch is. The strike three was down and it caught the corner. This was about a foot up from that. He has such great power the other way.
And we've talked about the Yankees have gotten off to this good start this season without him clicking yet. You know he's going to, as Stanton swings and misses.
Let's take another look at this home run. Watch how he keeps his hands back. He just drives it the other way, gets a fastball on the outside part. He is such a great hitter because he does not try to pull that pitch. He knows he can go out the other way. He got a pitch up in the zone, and he hit it in the seats.
Rizzo homered in the first inning last night. Taps that foul, 0-2.
And when Judge starts get going, yeah, they're going to have to pitch to Soto. You know, Soto right now, I mean, he goes up, he looks for a pitch. If he gets it, he's going to hit it, but he's going to take his walks. Once Judge starts hitting like that and starts spraying around the field, shows the power, Soto's going to wind up seeing a lot better pitches to hit.
Well, and we know when you're a truly dynamic hitter, you affect wins and losses, right? Part of the concept of WAR. We've seen Aaron Judge carry poor offenses to victories. How good can it be when both those guys are clicking? Well, in the first, it seemed as if Judge had struck out, but a balk gave him new life. And what does Aaron Judge do with new life? He cashes in. Deep and out to right, 2-0 Yankees.
So we all know that E equals MC squared. But what about F and G? What are they squared? Yes.
This is English Lit.
Yes.
We're not teachers. We're connectivity experts. If millions of communities rely on us for fiber, internet, and mobile, Optimum, where local is big time.
Hi, you might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon
The 1-1. Fought off foul. 1-2. You see the home run leaders for catchers since 2023. And Langoliers third on the list.
The big dumper, Cal Raleigh. That's what they call him, the big dumper out in Seattle.
It's a nice nickname. He's got 6 so far this year.
Big home run a couple years ago put Seattle in the playoffs.
Yes.
I think it was the last game of the year. They had to win to get in.
He had a big home run against the Yankees a couple years ago as well. Tipped into the glove, a 1-2-3 second for Clark Schmidt. We go to the bottom of the second. Yankees leading it 2-0.
At KFC, grab 2 pieces of hot, juicy chicken, a side of mashed potatoes and gravy, and a biscuit for just $4.99. Son of a bucket, that's a good deal. New taste of KFC deals. Only at KFC.
Ryan Miller.
Nate Jones.
Gina Costa.
Grabs his phone.
Checks his notifications.
Opens the Fidelity app.
With Fidelity, it's easier than ever to invest the way you want.
Ding, ding, ding.
Get a second opinion.
Nate likes what he sees.
Set your investment to automatic and buy U.S. stocks and ETFs for as little as $1.
With no fees or commissions. Because that's how Gina likes to invest.
Same page?
That was easier than I thought.
Talk about easier investing.
Listen, we need to talk.
We're here because we love you.
This isn't really easy to talk about, but
you need help.
Because your teeth.
Your breath really stinks.
For serious help with bad breath, get Minties.
Yeah? I fell. Okay, there's bandages in the cabinet.
I'm bleeding.
Grab 2.
Sheba, what cats want.
What? Greetings happen.
Hi, cutie.
Yeah, that's not good happens. Huge things happen.
I got into UC Davis.
Home happens. Be there with Ring. Learn more at ring.com.
The MLB Ballpark app will complete your next visit to your favorite ballpark. Buy and manage game tickets, redeem offers, access exclusive content, and much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today. Bottom of the second inning. Ryan Rucco, Jeff Nelson, Chris Sheeran. Appreciate you hanging out with us on Prime on this Wednesday evening. Gleyber Torres will lead off and takes a strike. 0-1. See the OPS below 500 for Torres. One of the things Aaron Boone talked about yesterday at length, Jeff, is how hard it is to get off to a tough start, to have a slump at the beginning of the year, because then you're staring at those numbers. All of a sudden you start chasing results, dig yourself in a deeper hole, and it becomes a really difficult mental game. Whereas, hey, if you slump after you've accumulated some stats that give you a cushion, it doesn't maybe play with your mind as much.
And I know they say, oh, batting average is overrated, or you don't look at it, or whether it's wins and losses or earned run average. I think players have a lot of pride, and they look up on the scoreboard and they see an average below 200. They don't like it. Right. They see 0 home runs. I mean, Gleyber Torres. I mean, they don't like it.
He went around. 4th strikeout for Boyle, and Torres is retired.
Well, just fastball upstairs and got him hunting, and he's susceptible to that high 4-seamer. There's a good look from the first base side, and he definitely went around. And you just mentioned, and you get off to a great start, and then you maybe slump. You go 0 for 10 or 0 for 15. It's not noticed as much, right? I mean, because then, you know what, he got off to a great start. It's about time that maybe he goes through a little lull at the plate, or you know what, you snap off about 9 shutout innings as a reliever, and you maybe give up a couple.
you're not always chasing those numbers as a reliever. You give up 4 or 5 runs early. You're constant. It's going to take you 3 weeks to get your ERA down to a decent number.
Right. Big swing from Verdugo, 1-2. You remember any seasons in particular where that really messed with you?
I was a guy that always looked at my numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, because ERA was big then. I mean, I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul O'Neill, I think, mentioned one at the old Yankee Stadium that the numbers.
It was huge. Yeah. The batting average, the homers, the ribbies. Yeah, right.
57,000 all of a sudden looking up and saying, wow, this guy stinks.
Nelly's got an ERA of 5. What's going on?
I say, why are you putting it up there?
Yeah.
But you want that ERA decent. And then I look up, I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden, you start to be a calculator. If you give up a run, you're like, okay, what's my ERA now? Because you had a lot of pride in your numbers.
Yeah. Verdugo able to just tap that foul to stay alive.
It's easier when you get off to a great start, because then if you have a couple speed bumps, then you just get over it. And mentally, you get over it a lot easier. But you have a few at-bats. If you go 0 for 20 to start the season or 0 for 13, you're battling yourself, even on the mound. It's a huge mental game, and you're like, oh, when am I going to get a hit? I'll take a broken bat one. Give me a couple of hits in a row.
A 2-2. And it's full on Verdugo.
Here's just a perfect example with Boyo. He's got a big-time arm, and he's 6'7". He's a big guy, but he just wants to light it up. The radar gun, he just rears up and lets it go. I mean, he doesn't even know where it's going right now. If he actually knew where the ball was going, it could be even nastier.
Well, that one was going in the other batter's box. Ball 4 as Verdugo is on. Here's Oswaldo Cabrera.
And let's see if the umpires make him stop. And see if he comes to a complete stop.
You know, we can't go a day in this series without an ejection, Jeff.
Have we had one yet?
We've had one.
Really?
Yeah, it was a sneaky one. Tomorrow's starter, Alex Wood, was ejected.
Was that from Jonathan Payne?
Good question.
They just picked a random guy and say, who's starting tomorrow? Okay, you're out.
Yeah, I guess he was making a lot of noise in the dugout. He ended up getting ejected as that's going to drop. Noda just vacated the area, and Toro had seemingly thought that Noda was going to make the catch, and they said, wait, this is mine?
Yeah, tough. You know, this is a tough catch for a first baseman, and this is Toro's ball all the way. I don't think he sees it, and then at the last minute picks it up. That's a long run for the first baseman, Noda, to try to make that. That should be the second baseman's ball. I think he lost it and then picked it up at the end, and it was too late.
Toro replaced Geloff. Last minute scratch. Geloff dealing with an abdominal issue. No play, no error on that.
Let's see if Cabrera can make that hurt. Yeah, Judge made that balk hurt. Let's see if Cabrera does it here.
2-2. Three and 2 on Cabrera. And Austin Wells on deck in an 0 for 23, but had a good at-bat in the 8th yesterday where he drew a walk. Does that have him feeling good going to the plate today? The 3-2. Hit foul. The payoff. Off the end of the bat into right. In to make the catch is Butler. 2 down. Here's Austin Wells. By the way, as we see Cabrera, I'm sure there are some people wondering, well, what's the latest on DJ LeMahieu after he was pulled after an inning in his rehab assignment yesterday with soreness in his foot. He was going to see doctors today, and Aaron Boone may have more information following the game. If not, then we'd have it tomorrow on LeMahieu.
And that's got to be tough, right? You thought, hey, it's time for me to go down and get some at-bats, get ready to come back, possibly during the Baltimore series in Baltimore. And then next thing you know, you get pulled in the first inning.
Yeah. 1-1 on Wells. Two and 1. Catches the corner. 2 and 2. Wells trying to snap an 0 for 23. Fouls that back. Boyle went back to the same exact slider. He got that strike 2 call. Top of the Yankee order with Volpe awaiting on deck.
If you wonder if Verdugo can get a good jump, but being 6'7", you watch Boyle. He has a high leg kick, doesn't slide step.
3 and 2 on Wells, and with 3-2 outs, now Verdugo will be off.
Yeah, not a big lead over there. You see that leg kick right there, and look at that stride. So he's really slow to the plate.
In the dirt, ball 4. So Wells works the walk. And now first and second with 2 down, and Anthony Volpe coming up.
Go out and talk to Boyle here, settle him down. And if you're now one time through the lineup, the Yankees are saying, okay, there's no clue where his fastball is going. He really hasn't gotten his off-speed over for strikes. Or if he has, it's just spinning up there. It doesn't really have a nasty break. You got to be sitting on fastball, and hopefully he gets one in the zone. And if you get one that you like, you're going to let loose.
Kelly getting ready.
Throwing the weighted ball up against the wall.
Taking it out on Jersey Mike's. Guess he doesn't like a good sub?
I guess not. It's a sub above. He just didn't know.
2 on, 2 out. Here's Volpe. Grounded weakly. Going to be a tough play. Volpe is safe. Bases loaded. Second straight day, an infield single for Anthony Volpe.
Well, you'll take him any way you can get him, and this is a slider. It wasn't a first pitch fastball. But Allen's a terrific shortstop. The only play he had, he could have barehanded it, but here basically I'm going to just throw it over there and see if I can catch a break, and Volpe runs too well to get thrown out at first.
So the base is loaded. 2 out. And Juan Soto at the plate. He's been tremendous with runners in scoring position. And he takes a high curve for a strike, 0-1.
And that's a tough pitch right there, and I would question if I was Soto as well. I mean, he's been all over the place in the first couple innings. Can't find the strike zone, and you give him one at the top.
Soto pops that into left center. Bleday over
to end the threat. So the Yankees load them up, but do not score. We go to the third, 2-0 Yanks.
Booking.com. Vacation ideas?
Ooh, a resort with a great pool.
How about a rental with a bigger pool?
I like that idea.
Find great stays across the USA. Booking.com, booking.com.
Yeah.
And my party of 3.
When you're with Amex Platinum, exclusive dining benefits and travel perks like room upgrades at fine hotels and resorts, wow, make going out for your favorite food take on a whole new meaning. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Right now, you can get any large pizza for just $12 from Pizza Hut. Any pizza, any crust, $12. That means meat lovers, supreme, or create your own with any toppings, just $12. This deal won't last long, so order any way you want now.
Something amazing is happening here. Teams have more power to withstand outages. That's because CDW Solutions architects are building more resilient IT and electrical infrastructures with Schneider Electric. With EcoCare remote monitoring services and 24/7 support, your organization has the power to do more than keep the lights on. Make amazing happen. Schneider Electric and CDW.
Hey, it's time for Pinstripe Pride, brought to you by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicles of the Yankees. Tonight's picture was submitted by Denise. Her son and his friend recently had a memorable trip to Yankee Stadium. Use the hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride and post your picture to social media to reflect your love for the Yankees, and we might spotlight you in a future game. You were catching the game yesterday with your daughter, right?
Could I have done that?
You could have done it. Yeah, you had one of your 4 girls here yesterday.
My oldest was in town for work.
Yeah.
And we went down a little cold. So I'm glad she had accepted the, hey, we're outside for an inning, and then we're going back in.
Yeah. Oh, foul back this way. Get ready, Nelly. Ooh, just under our boot. James Smythe was ready to go.
I'm backing up, and I'm going to play the
Yeah, you were just kind of chill.
So I'm not.
Over. There's James.
I'm not taking it off the neck or the forehead.
By the way, our audience should know by now, but when it comes to valuable employees to the Yes Network, James Smythe, I'd put him at number 1 on the power rankings.
Well, he's jumping in front of us. He's going to take the ball off his body, so yes.
He is as good at his job as anybody has ever been at their job. Now, I can't talk about whether or not he would have caught that foul ball, but I can say he is an elite researcher. Do you think he would have caught it?
Well, that's the thing that I mean, as quick as he is going after the ball, if you're that quick, you better make a play. Because if you're taking it and all of a sudden you're in a bunch of thumbs and you're booting it all over, you can't go after the ball. And if you're going to go after it, you better catch it. So I'm going to let him take it.
The 2-2 is fouled back.
Nick Allen, a little FYI for you. I told you in the beginning.
Yeah.
His wife is Savannah Boone, is the daughter of Brett Boone, and Brett Boone is the brother of Aaron Boone.
Right.
So a little family connection here, the A's and the Yankees.
Volpe retires Allen, who is married to Aaron Boone's niece.
Yes, Savannah.
There's a strike to Ryan Noda. Noda lined out to Volpe his first time up. A nice leaping grab. Good backdoor knuckle curve, 0-2.
Yeah, Schmidt, heck of a job so far, especially in the top of the second, throwing up that 0, and that's what you love to see for a pitcher. From a pitcher is once your team scores to throw up those shutdown innings at 0 at the top.
Strike 3, painted beautifully with a cutter on the outside corner. Third strikeout for Schmidt.
Yeah, he's starting to get into a little rhythm after that first inning, 2 quick outs. That was a nice backdoor cutter. The hitter will give up on it. There you see it just catches the outside edge.
There's Tyler Nevin. Gets the call on a cutter, clipping the outside corner. 0-1. Two. You can see Schmidt saying, give me the ball, give me the ball. You're right. You could just feel the rhythm this inning from Schmidt.
Yeah, he's a guy who walks around the mound a little bit. He rubs up the baseball if it's a foul ball, and then he gets right back onto that rubber. And the time clock goes all the way down. That pitch clock goes all the way down to basically 2 seconds.
That's why I wanted to get right back out there. Schmidt dealing in a 1-2-3 third.
Sorry, guys. That took me for... What is this?
Well, you know.
Yours, BZ4X. For a limited time, lease BZ4X for only $119 a month or get 0% APR plus $2,500 TFS APR subvention cash. Find yours at Toyota.
You're
We'd be
home
okay.
as well,
Now you
might really have to jump.
You need a trampoline.
I think that's accurate.
Cleveland. And here is Stanton. Had a 2-run double yesterday. Struck out his first at bat tonight. Big rip there. Boyle mixing in the slider a little bit more. Couple of innings,
especially early, and that's one pitch. And when you're tall and you have a hard time with your mechanics, the breaking ball seems to dial your mechanics back in a little bit more because you have to really stay over that rubber to throw the breaking ball and to be able to have success with it.
The 1-1. It's 2-1.
And there you see, that's a complete stop right there. That will not be called for a balk.
Painted with the slider, 2-2. Rizzo on deck. Struck out his first time. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Fifth strikeout for Boyle.
Now he's staying with that slider, and it's a pretty nasty one when he can throw it for strikes. He wasn't throwing for strikes in the first couple innings, and he gets one down in the zone that Stanton swings over top of.
Good rip from Rizzo, fouls it straight back. One and one. Judge leads off first. Rolled slowly to first, on to second, and the play is not made. Everybody's safe. Notice throw drifted towards left field.
Yeah, this is a ball that if you're Allen, you have to catch it and then get back on the bag. You can't worry about turning two right there with that wild throw. I'm sure the air, it could go down for the first baseman, and you could have even given it to Allen right there. It hit him in his glove and then popped out. Right there, you just make the catch, get the out at second, and not worry about turning the double play.
Instead, it's an E3, first and second, one out. Torres jolts that foul down the right field line. You're right, though, Jeff. That's a ball that Allen should still catch, even though the throw was not one that was accurate enough to make a double play possible.
Yeah, Judge is not going to come down and try to take you out with a slide. So that's just the ball. Tag the base, and then you eat the throw.
Torres takes high, 1-1. Did not swing. Says Marvin Hudson.
These are the situations with the Yankees offense that you need those tack-on runs. You look at the 4 runs last night and then goose eggs the rest of the way. You get 2 runs in the first. You've had opportunities, and here's another inning. You have runners in scoring position. You need to start putting some runs across later in the ballgame. You can't leave teams, no matter if it's the A's or the Braves or wherever, hang around, because then they'll wind up chipping away. Last night, the A's chipped away and made it a 4-3 ballgame.
1-2. 2-2. But we talked about it heading into today's game, how infrequently the Yankees had scored throughout this homestand, but were still 3-2 because in the innings that they had piled up 4 and 5 runs. Well, strike 3 got him looking, 2 down.
Well, you mentioned 43 of the innings, and only 4 of them they scored in. And there's another slider that was right out over the middle of the plate. You see Torres buckled on this one. You see him once he straightens up, and that ball gets out over the middle of the plate.
Here's Verdugo, walked his first time up. 1-0. "73 pitches already for Boyle. Went to the slider. 1-1.
There you go.
Ooh, that looks good, huh? Some chocolate covered pretzels in the mix there.
It's good variety. This is where you just sit on slider here. You can't control his fastball. He's starting to get a good feel for the slider.
You're right. Went back to the slider. 3-1 on Verdugo. Judge at second, Rizzo at first. 2 down, bottom of the third. Yankees have a 2-0 lead, courtesy of Aaron Judge's first inning home run. The 3-1. Way outside, and Verdugo walks for a second time. Bases loaded for a second straight inning. Oswaldo Cabrera, strong start to the season, has been very good with runners in scoring position. Bases loaded, 2 out. Boyle deals. Strike one.
Yeah, right now that's about the only pitch he can get over.
Yeah.
There's no clue where the fastball's going, and the slider's been his pitch. Starting to get a little bit better feel, and he's throwing it for strikes.
And does Cabrera adjust mentally in the box to that right now?
Hoping that he hangs one.
Kelly warming up without his hat. Oh, now he's got it. All off speed. This time the curve. First time through the order, it was almost exclusively fastballs from Boyle.
Yeah, in order for him to get through this inning, I think it's going to be off speed. I don't think he has any confidence whatsoever with a fastball. If he does paint one, you tip your hat.
Missed way high with 98, 2-2. You saw the pitch count per inning. Every single inning has been laborious. Not helped by his defense in this inning, the E3 on the Rizzo grounder. A 2-2, and the count is full. You're going to start the merry-go-round. 3-2, 2 outs. Every runner will be off on the delivery. The payoff from Boyle. Grounded foul. Went to the slider.
Yeah, he has no clue. He's going to walk in a run if he throws a fastball. You're just sitting on something off speed here and hope he hangs it.
And you see the numbers for Cabrera with runners in scoring position this season. Over 400. Another 3-2. Looped, foul, off third into the seats. They'll do it again. Does Boyle dare throw anything other than the slider here?
That's it. If he does, just don't swing out of the zone with the fastball.
Another 3-2. That is looped into shallow center. Bleday doesn't need to make a play. It is instead Allen who makes the catch to end the threat.
Nothing scary
He
If he
actually
went to a different school, would you have said that?
I would, because he's that good.
Oh, okay.
He actually is the backup public address announcer for the Knicks as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the Garden, at Madison Square Garden. Yeah.
Then I have heard his voice.
Yeah. He's got terrific pipes. The 1-1. The 2-1. Inside, it's 3-1. Clips the outside corner, 3-2.
That sinker up. Good movement on that two-seamer. Good frame by Wells.
Well, you talked about it, Jeff. The last 2 innings, Yankees have loaded the bases, been unable to cash in. At some point, you want to get a little more separation here and not have the A's hanging around. And we know the strength of the A's is their bullpen.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter how good Clark Schmidt's doing out there. If they get a runner on, all of a sudden you make a mistake, it's a tie ball game. And
popped up, shallow left, everybody out, and it's Volpe who makes the catch. The first out of the 4th.
And you just got to capitalize on those bases loaded situations that you get as an offense. Can't leave teams hang around.
Here's Brent Rooker. It's not quite as cold tonight as it was last night.
It's a little warmer in here.
Well, I understand that, but even I was in here last night. There was a cold breeze,
and that's what did it last night. If it wasn't for the breeze, it would have been
fine. Great. One and one. Inside with that sinker, naturally tailing towards the righty. That's what you've been looking for him to throw a little more inside to those righties.
And then it opens up the outside. And if you want to get guys out of the way, you have to come in.
There you go. Tried to go out. Missed with the sweeper. 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. Ball 4. Rooker on twice via walk. Schmidt had retired 8 in a row before that walk. Here's Brown, who he struck out for the final out of the first with 2 on. But Clark Schmidt last year, Jeff, he had such an interesting perspective on the early season struggles that he had. And he said even as he was going through it, he wasn't discouraged. He was aware of how valuable it would be for his major league growth and how much better he would be for coming out of it. And we saw how steady he was the last few months of the season last year, his first year as a full-time big league starter. But I thought it was such a mature approach, something he credits stoicism to. He's a big fan of the author Ryan Holiday, reads a lot of his books, and that's about, right, not fighting your circumstances, but just being tangible about them and practical, and that's the way Schmidt approached his early.
When he just dominates a game. And then he has instances, say, okay, the first inning, the first 2 outs, he gets quickly, and then all of a sudden 3-1, 3-1, and then you see the pitch count elevated. 70 pitches here, only 3 1/3 inning. You're probably figuring, okay, maybe 5 by the time he gets to that 100 pitch count.
Strike 3. Got him looking. Big strikeout of Brown.
And he's got really good movement to his fastball. You look at this two-seamer at 93 miles an hour. Up thinking that it's going to be a ball. Next thing you know, it comes out over that inside corner for a strike. And you can utilize that two-seamer, especially to a lefty and even into that right-hander.
Nice job on the cutter over the outside corner, 0-1.
But mentally, if you can be the way you just described, Clark Schmidt, and getting over some of the failures and getting over them quickly.
Snap throw to first, no.
Not taking that into your next start or even into your next pitch or even inning. I mean, that's a huge mountain that you don't have to climb, and you can get over outings easier. And that's the big part about sports in general, is just the mental part of the game and how guys navigate through it and how they work through the failures.
Volpe makes the catch to end the inning. Schmidt has not allowed a run through 4, 2-0 Yanks.
You know to RSVP yes to a destination wedding 4,803. As you know, buying that ticket just helped you get to Medallion.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times, but mostly times were just okay. And you know who said that? Susan B. Anthony.
Charles Dickens.
Susie.
We're not teachers. We're connectivity experts. If millions of communities rely on us for fiber, internet, and mobile, you can too. Optimum, where local is big time.
Jimmy John's is using the sandwich? Wait, what's so funny?
The high quality ingredients.
That's a problem.
You know what? You do anything you can to get ahead. That was a great read. Outstanding read. You know, Nevin, the third baseman, he is more over towards the shortstop side. inside. There you see him just on the corner of your screen. Probably going to get a first pitch fastball. It's exactly what he got. Nice job.
Now, Volpe shows bunt as well, but once it foul.
It's a great bunt. Get a fastball up.
Love that. You have a base hit there. Go take it. First hit since April 3rd at Arizona, and he has hit in objectively bad luck as Volpe nearly gets hit with a sweeper that doesn't sweep. Austin Wells, according to Baseball Savant, the most unlucky hitter in baseball heading into this game. He has 8 balls that he's hit 95 plus miles an hour, considered hard hit balls, and he's 0 for 8. Only hitter in all of baseball who has 8 hard hit balls without a hit. But he gets one there with a soft bunt and a perfectly placed one. Volpe rips that to right. That's down, and it goes past Butler to the wall. Wells on his horse. He's going to be waved. Here's the throw home. Not in time. Volpe to third. Yankees lead 3-0.
Again, the Yankees have needed to capitalize on some of the mistakes from the A's. Little hanging slider. Volpe went the other way. And Butler, this is a play to his side instead of in front. You got to play that in front of you. If you know you're not going to catch it, you got to play that in front of you. They missed the first cutoff guy. They hit the second, and Wells is in there.
A triple and an RBI for Volpe. Here's Soto. Strike one. A 3-0 Yankee lead. Infield in. 1-1. So Wells bunts, starts it. Volpe smokes what should be a single to right. Butler misplays it into a triple, and the Yankees have a 4th inning run looking for more. Soto gonna give him more. Laced into center. Blade makes the catch. Here comes Volpe. He will score. A sacrifice fly for Juan Soto, and it's a 4-0 Yankee lead.
A great productive inning for the Yankees. Capitalizing on some mistakes. The bunt hit by Wells. Nice shot fly from Soto.
Here's Judge. 2 hits already tonight, including a 2-run homer. That is out, ball 1. Judge smokes that to center. Blade will make the sliding catch to end the inning. But 2 for the second out of the inning. More good contact.
They wish it was the end of the inning.
Yeah, that's
the
right.
A's did. But now they got to deal with Stanton.
You have another good at bat from Judge, though. Stacking them on top of each other yesterday into today. There's strike 1 to Stanton. Big smile from Anthony Volpe. An RBI triple here in this 4th. Garrett Cole staying warm. The 2-1. Tapped weakly, just past the mound. Allen charges.
And throws out Stanton for the final out of the fourth. For the Yankees score 4-0 as we head to the fifth.
The Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco isn't just a late-night taco. It's a seasoned and slow-roasted chicken taco that pairs nicely with the new avocado verde salsa at any time. Introducing the new Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco, only at Taco Bell.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Discover Cashback Debit gives everyone money back on the stuff they buy. So I bought all these kids a bunch of candy. I know what I'm doing.
A debit card with cashback. Discover Cashback Debit.
With Spectrum Mobile's Anytime Upgrade, you get to upgrade your phone anytime you want for free, which means you get the best, latest and greatest, most up-to-date technology out there. So say you want a bigger screen, less screen, more storage, less storage. Doesn't matter. Any color. You can upgrade anytime. And who wouldn't want that? Except for Ryan. And that's a life choice. That's respect.
I gotta get back to this.
Yeah.
Don't wait to upgrade your phone. Get Anytime Upgrade, included with Unlimited Plus from Spectrum Mobile.
It's time. Yes, the time has come for a fresh approach to dog food. Every day, more dog people are deciding it's time to quit the kibble and feed their dogs fresh food from the farmer's dog. Made by vets and delivered right to your door, precisely portioned for your dog's needs. It's an idea whose time has come.
Well, how about the night for Clark Schmidt? A knuckle curve to get Brown in the first. A couple strikeouts in the third. He had a slider. How about the fastball on the outside part of the plate? And another four-seamer upstairs. 5 punch-outs, only 1 hit through 4. No runs.
Now time for the fourth inning recap, brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express. You see Boyle. His day was over after 3. Schmidt into the 5th here. 1 hit, no runs. And Butler, broken bat flare into shallow center, and Volpe just can't quite get to it. It'll be a leadoff single for Lawrence Butler.
That was a cutter upstairs, broke his bat. But Butler was able to get it into left field for a leadoff base hit. And you see Volpe, who's tracking it the whole way, just out of reach.
Yeah, he went a long way, too. And got closer than may have been projected at first. Langoliers takes high, 1-0. Now Langoliers the number 8 hitter. We know Schmidt, it's really that 3rd time through the order, which is a couple hitters from now, where he has struggled. This could be 2. Volpe to Torres. Double play.
Well, that'll keep your pitch count down. Get you into the 6th inning if you're Schmidt, pitcher's best friend. Off-speed pitch down. This is an easy 6-4-3 double play.
Here's Nick Allen. Strike 1. Well, that was the inning he needed. Volpe there. A slick, efficient 5th for Clark Schmidt.
I know it's not easy dealing with us.
We make sure everyone knows that we're important business people.
And treat our seat like a personal spa.
Snickers.
Sorry.
Booking.com. Vacation ideas?
How about a resort with a pool?
I was thinking house by a dude ranch.
How about a hotel in a baseball town?
Nice catch, kid.
Thanks, kid.
Is that Ken Griffey?
Junior.
How about a resort with a water slide?
Downtown hipster trendy boutique hotel?
No.
We could rent a house on the beach.
I like that idea.
Find great stays across the USA. Booking.com, Booking.
Yeah.
At KFC, grab 2 pieces of hot, juicy chicken, a side of mashed potatoes and gravy, and a biscuit for just $4.99. deal. New taste of KFC deals. Only at KFC.
All these games on DirecTV and no satellite on the roof. Think about this. Blue Jays, Cardinals, Orioles. What's missing? The Andean condor? No, walnut brain. Pigeons. They'd rather name a team after socks.
To be fair, we're not very athletic.
Monster shot by Aaron Judge. There it goes. See ya.
Yankees, Orioles, next Wednesday. Coverage begins at 6, only on Prime.
Hey, come out to Yankee Stadium on Friday, May 3rd when the Yankees take on the Tigers. It's Yankees Tumbler Night. The first 18,000 guests, 21 and older, will courtesy of Budweiser. Tickets going 8 years today. Michael Kelly remains in the game. He will face Rizzo, Torres, Verdugo. 5, 6, 7 for the Yankees. Yanks a 4-0 lead, bottom of the 5th. Ball 1. Rizzo 0 for 2, struck out, reached on an error. Well, that's crushed. Deep into the night and gone. Second straight day, Anthony Rizzo goes yard. A big smile from Garrett Cole and a 5-0 Yankees lead.
Now this is where you love to see the lineup 3 through 6. It's driving the last couple series. Judge, big home run. Anthony Rizzo, like you mentioned, Ryan, 2 nights in a row. Pretty similar spot.
Torres grounds it weakly to second. 1 away.
This is just a hanging breaking ball. A slider from Kelly. He knew it. Now so did Anthony Rizzo. Number 3 on the year. Outstanding swing.
Now Rizzo was talking last night and he said, typically in his career he's always gotten off to slow starts. See that sweet stroke from Rizzo.
Yeah, good balance all the way through that swing.
Said with the Yankees, he actually has had good Aprils, but that in his career historically was never his norm. And he said, you know, I always try and make sure, hey, at least get 2 home runs a month, so nice to hit that number. And he said, usually, once the homers start coming, they come in bunches for him, so maybe he gets on a little run here.
You know, the weather starts getting warmer. You know, he played Chicago for a number of years when it's freezing earlier in the season.
Yeah, true.
Even here, it's chilly.
3-1 on Verdugo, who's already walked twice. First time he's homered in consecutive games since May 19th and 20th last year at the Reds. As Verdugo fouls one off his foot. Of course, we see that note, and important to remember that predates the collision against the Padres and the subsequent post-concussion syndrome.
And he was on fire in the beginning of the year.
Yeah. The post-home run chatter is always great.
I always wondered what they said in there because I was out in the bullpen and had no clue what guys were saying.
Did you ever feel left out? You know, down there in the bullpen instead of up in the mix?
We were down there for a reason. That way, you know, nobody knew what we were doing down there.
Oh gosh, okay.
Yes, it was better that way. We didn't want any part of the dugout.
Look, they're all hiding.
Yes, and they got it nice down there now.
Verdugo lashes that into left center, and Blade had it played perfectly, 2 down. And I guess, you know what, in so many of those big playoff games then,
you were in the dugout for the late innings after you had done your work.
We went in the clubhouse. We didn't hang out. We didn't have pom-poms. We went in the clubhouse. And yeah, exactly.
But you are like...
your job and you're done.
Hold on.
You don't need to stick around the dugout. These guys stick around the dugout all the time.
But I know you. We've known each other for a long time. You're a pom-pom guy. You're in the mix.
Oh, I'll root. But
yeah.
I mean, if I've done my job,
you're like you're a guy who rallies his teammates. You love to be in the mix with your colleagues. I'm surprised you're back in the clubhouse.
Yeah, in the clubhouse. Ice on the arm. Jimenez up in the bullpen for the A's. Yeah, you can't even see what goes on inside the bullpen now for these guys. See, the one thing about being in the bullpen, especially when your team is maybe not doing so well and getting their butt kicked, you can still laugh down there and get away with it. Can't laugh in the dugout if you're losing.
Cameras will spy you.
Yes, that's happened a few times.
The 1-2. Cabrera takes down 2-2. Judge started the scoring for the Yankees in the first with a 2-run shot. Rizzo just put their 5th run on the board with a solo shot. Oh, Rizzo is playing distractor. Pat Rossler's got sunflower seeds adorning his neck. Juan Soto, you sneaky man. Anthony Rizzo. Homer last night. An even longer one tonight. His bat waking up the Yankee offense as well.
When Mario needs to be at his best, he needs protection that goes beyond. Dove Men with 72-hour protection and 1 quarter moisturizer. So he can forget his underarms and focus on being unforgettable. Dove Men, forgettable underarms, unforgettable you.
It's love at first bite with Haagen-Dazs. Vanilla milk chocolate almond bar. That's Dazs.
When you're with Amex Platinum, you get access to travel benefits like the Centurion Lounge, daily complimentary breakfast for 2, and guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout at fine hotels and resorts. So the first vacation as a trio actually feels like a vacation. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
We know what gets your best friend excited. You know what gets us excited? Exclusive deals on their favorite brands. Except for Iggy. She's never excited. Amazon Pet Day, May 7th and 8th.
Top of the 6th inning, Clark Schmidt working with a 5-0 lead. Anthony Rizzo, a solo shot in the bottom of the 5th. Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot in the 1st. And then in the 4th, it was an RBI triple from Volpe and a sac fly from Soto.
That's a big inning for Schmidt. It's one of these innings, the 6th inning, that has a hard time getting through. You mentioned the 3rd time around. The hitters are hitting .539 against Schmidt the 3rd time around the lineup. And also, you're at 81 pitches. You have a 5-pitch 5th inning. Got the key double play after a leadoff hit. This is that inning mentally. You want to see him grind it out and get through.
In the stretch, too, where you have games on 17 consecutive days, so anytime you can spare the bullpen an inning, in this stretch. Obviously, it's significant. Longest outing this season for Schmidt, 5 1/3. Did it in his first outing at Houston, and then his last outing here against the Rays. Got hit. Noda caught a piece of Noda, and he is on to lead off the 6th.
Yeah, it looked like that hit the dirt and hit him. Still a hit by pitch. It was a knuckle curve. They said they wanted to check on it and keep going. And you watch this knuckle curve. It hits in the dirt and then clips him right in the back knee.
There's a strike to Tyler Nevin. See those numbers that Jeff was talking about? First 2 times through the order versus the third. Limited sample size in the amount of starts that Schmidt has made this season, but it was a theme last year as well.
And it's just it becomes almost like a mental block. That once you get through those first 5, I think it's a magic number for starters to get the win.
And there's a line drive, base hit down into the right field corner. Soto after it, and it's going to be 2nd and 3rd, nobody out here in the 6th.
It's just a pitch. You look where Wells was setting up. He wanted that fastball inside, and he just opens up with that front shoulder, leaves it out over the plate. Nevin just inside outs it and shoots it down the right field corner. Now you have 2nd and 3rd. Again, one of those innings that you just, as a pitcher, you want to try to eliminate that block, and it seems like Schmidt just has that mental block. He just cannot get through 6.
Here's Blade, and it's down for ball 1. Last year completed 5 times in his 33 starts. The 1-1. 1-2. Schmidt at 90 pitches. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there from Schmidt. 1 down.
Well, real good pitch, and that pitch away was a backdoor cutter, and it was up, but it was effective. Clark Schmidt will walk around a lot in the grass and in the dirt, but as soon as he gets on that rubber, he's ready to go. He's not a guy that sits on the rubber and takes the sign and pauses for a little bit.
That ball is slammed deep to left field, and it's a new ball game. A 3-run shot for Brent Rooker, and the Yankees lead shrinks to 5-3.
And once again, third time through the order, bites Clark Schmidt.
And that's going to be it for him. And you know he has the stuff to do it. This is a first pitch fastball. Again, a mislocated fastball, and it was up, belt high.
So Schmidt, terrific through 5. Struggles here in the 6th. His night is done. It's a 5-3 game.
It's time. Yes, the time has come for a fresh approach to dog food. Every day, more dog people are deciding it's time to quit the kibble and feed their dogs fresh food from the farmer's dog. Made by vets and delivered right to your door, precisely portioned for your dog's needs. It's an idea whose time has come.
So if you're happy and you know it, throw your hands up and show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And if you love the life you're living, go ahead and dive right in and shake it like you mean it. Do a little dance. Show me what you got. Oh, 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 oh. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Find your happiness in San Diego.
New from America's #1 Lash and Brow Serum brand. Grande Brow 2-in-1, Tinted Brow Gel, and Brow Enhancing Serum. An instant tint for bolder brows now. Plus, thicker-looking makeup-free brows starting in just 6 weeks. Get the brows of your dreams. Check out our makeup-free brow results. Grande Brow 2-in-1, Tinted Brow Gel, and Brow Enhancing Serum. Available at Amazon.
The Yankees return to Prime next Wednesday, May 1st, to take on the Baltimore Orioles. Watch as Aaron Judge and the Bronx Bombers go head-to-head with Gunnar Henderson of the Orioles. Don't miss a minute of the Yankees, only on Prime. But Clark Schmidt, tremendous through 5 innings. Jeff, you talked about the struggles, third time through the order, and it happens here in the 6th. 2-strike count, hits Noda, then gives up a double to Nevin. Strikes out Blade, but a 3-run homer on the first pitch to Rooker, and it's a 5-3 game. Night done for Schmidt, and here is Weaver.
Well, here's a pitch right here to Rooker. You see where Wells is setting up, and you see it just wasn't in far enough. Rooker, who walked the first 2 at-bats against Schmidt. Big 3-run homer.
Now Jeff, you think maybe that third time through the order, that, 6th inning on, maybe it's a mental hurdle for Clark as well?
It's a lot. It's a mental hurdle. You also have to understand that, some of these hitters are going to go up looking for certain pitches that you got them out on. And that's when you start making adjustment.
Brown swings and misses. Third time he struck out tonight.
And you look at this home run, and it was supposed to be in, and it wasn't in far enough. And there you see Rooker. He just drops the head of the bat and pulls his hands in and then crushes it for a big 3-run homer. I mean, you have a 5-0 lead. You had 78 pitches going into this inning, into the 6th inning. You hit Noda with the breaking ball that hit the dirt. You give up a fastball the other way for a double. It's just mislocated pitches, and a lot of it is that you have to tell yourself, hey, I think you should always come to the park as a starter when it's your day, saying I'm pitching 9.
Yeah.
Every starter should have that attitude. Whether you do it or not, it's probably not going to happen. But if you have that attitude saying you're going to have to take the ball out of, you're going to have to pry it out of my hand.
Yeah.
Then you can will yourself through some of these middle innings and maybe get you 7 and eliminate some of the outs from the bullpen.
2-0. Foul bat.
But if you come out and say, hey, I'm going to try to get through that 6 today, it's not going to, and you're not even going to get through 5 if that happens. Very few guys have that, like a Garrett Cole has the mentality, I'm going 9. You look at Verlander or Scherzer, guys like that, I'm going 9 every single time.
2-1.
pop foul off third and into the seats, 2-2.
And it's not the lack of stuff. He's got good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you see spurts every time in a game where you're like, this guy should dominate almost every inning and every hitter.
And enough pitches to go to that going deep into the game, going through a lineup multiple times shouldn't be an issue. The 2-2.
I mean, you have a guy like Max Fried for the Braves. 92 pitches in a shutout last night against the Marlins. You know, it's guys come and, you know, if you have that mental state that I'm going out and I'm going 9. Bullpen have a day off.
Swing and a miss. Nice job by Weaver. Strikes out both hitters he faces. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 5-3 Yanks.
Right now, you can get any large pizza for just $12 from Pizza Hut. Any pizza, any crust, $12. That means meat lovers, supreme, or create your own with any toppings, just $12. This deal won't last long, so order any way you want now.
You know what's brilliant? Boring. Think about it. Boring is the unsung catalyst for bold.
What straps gold to a rocket and hurtles it into space? Boring does.
Boring makes vacations happen.
Early retirement's possible.
And startups start up.
Because it's smart, dependable, and steady. All words you want from your bank. For nearly 160 years, PNC Bank has been brilliantly boring, so you can be happily fulfilled. Which is pretty unboring if you think about it.
Whoa, the new iPhone 15. With that amazing camera, I'll be sharing pics from the slope.
You do not want to see yourself skiing.
You look like a marshmallow.
Join now. Only T-Mobile gives you 4 new iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines of unlimited for $25 a line.
New season, new reasons to say yes.
This is star power.
Wow. Cole dials it up. What a home run for Soto. Aaron Judge crushes one.
Get all the Yankees action. The Yes app. Download now.
Let's go around the majors. Houston Astros just 7-17 this season. Of course, the Yankees started their season with a 4-game sweep. Blake Snell placed on the 15-day IL. Left adductor strain, of course, was signed late to the Giants. And then you see the news for Mike Trout. You saw Trout leading the league in home runs, but 50th in RBIs because nobody's getting on base for him.
Well, it's good to see him healthy. Yeah, he's an exciting player. Everybody wants to see him have a full year and see what he can do. And Blake Snell, signed late. You don't know what these guys do.
Yeah.
In the offseason or wherever they. I mean, he's from Seattle, and you don't know what he's doing as far as getting ready for the season.
Here's Wells, who bunted for a single to snap his 0 for 23 last time up. Came around to score on the triple from Volpe.
And they're respecting his speed this time. They have the third baseman Nevin playing on the grass.
Well, you know, like we said before, Austin Wells, he has hit an extraordinarily bad luck. That's not to say, okay, that totally explains the 0 for 23, but he has been numerically the unluckiest hitter in baseball. 8 hard hit balls, which means 95 plus off the bat. None of which resulted in hits. And his BABIP is 103. That's the batting average on balls put in play. The major league average is 289. When you see it dipping far below that, that's unlucky. When you see it dipping towards 100, that's extraordinarily unlucky. Still has more walks than strikeouts. Point being, at some point, there's usually a regression to the mean where things start to turn a little bit in your favor.
Yeah, and you just have to have a good mental attitude and keep grinding it out. Yeah. Remember, I mean, here's a guy, and it's not going to happen here.
Swings and misses here. Wells down on strikes. Oh, Jeff, you know what that music means. Time for Name That Yankee.
have nightmares with this music.
6 All-Stars, over 2,200 hits, 1,100 runs scored. How about all those different logos? Long time with the A's, then the Rangers, Angels, and finishes his career 1 year with the Yankees. Now, apparently this is a 9 on the difficulty scale, 1 through 10.
Yeah, we were shown this early so we could get a head start, and it started giving me a headache, so I stopped.
And we both still don't know the answer. You see the upper right? Yeah, the upper right is a 9. That's how you know how difficult it is. 10 is the hardest. Have we had a 10 yet this season?
That's what I was going to ask.
How'd I ask?
They have, yes.
Oh, when we did David Weathers. Oh, I wish I would have seen that.
I would have gotten that one.
Yeah.
I was like next door.
Love David Weathers. Coney always refers to him as Stormy.
Stormy, yes.
Volpe rolls that slowly to third. Never going to cross the diamond in time. Volpe is retired. By the way, I've learned that Jack Curry has the correct answer for tonight's Name That Yankee. You and I are still stumped because we're not going to look it up. That would be...
I did be off. No, it would be of me to look it up. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, heck.
All right, so John was on target yesterday when he said you cheat in this game.
I did, but I admitted to it.
Okay.
I said, yeah, absolutely. And then one time I had phoned a friend.
Soto rocks that into center. Bleday back at the wall, leaping. It's gone. Juan Soto goes yard and takes the glove with him. 6th of the year for Soto. And it's a 6-3 Yankee lead.
Two big home runs from the Yankees tonight. Judge Rizzo and Juan Soto. Just a glimpse of what this lineup can do when they're all clicking at the same time. Good luck, opposing pitchers. This is just a fastball upstairs. He knew he got it.
Blasted to center. Yeah, Bleday loses the glove. It's lucky it stayed up there.
The ball and the glove gone.
First time Soto and Judge have homered in the same game as Bleday retrieves his glove. A 1-2. Judge has homered, singled, lined out to center. Here was the leap from Bleday, and then the glove just breakdances on the top of the wall and hangs out. The 1-2. Judge grounds it to short. That'll end the inning, but the Yankees tack on another. This time it's Soto. A smash to center. His 6th of the year. And it gives the Yankees a 6-3 lead.
Did you know taking Zysol at night relieves allergies while you sleep? So you wake refreshed for a more productive day. Get 24-hour continuous relief that does not fade. Be wise all, take Zysol at night.
If
you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. And get access to over 1,300 airport lounges where you just check in and chill out. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Yeah?
I fell.
Okay, there's bandages in the cabinet.
I'm bleeding.
Grab 2.
Sheba, what cats want.
Dear Triathlon, let's splash through rushing rivers, take on iconic trails, and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't kick back and enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs.
Lease an all-wheel drive RAV4 for just $329 a month. Or lease an all-wheel drive Highlander for $439 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
My home is magic.
Alexa, good morning.
Every morning it comes to life. And it changes color. It's amazing.
Well, it's Juan Soto's world. We're just living in it.
Well, fastball. Jimenez not overpowering with that fastball at 92, 93. And he just takes it dead central. Real good swing. Just takes it right back up the middle and over the center field wall.
Yankee bench vibes have been immaculate all night. As Lawrence Butler takes a strike. Weaver struck out both batters he faced in the 6th in relief of Schmidt, who threw 5 shutout and then yielded a 3-run homer. 4 batters into the 6th before Weaver came on. Two-one. Weak wave, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Weaver has struck out all 3 batters he's faced thus far.
Yeah, real nice job changing the eye level. That change up down and then the 4-seamer up top. It's a valuable guy out of that Yankee bullpen, especially in the middle innings when your starters aren't getting you 7 or at least a little more than 6. You can eat up some innings out there.
Yeah.
He's feeling good. 95, 96 with a fastball.
Langoliers 0 for 2. Strikeout, a grounder into double play. Lifted in the air to right. Soto into the gap. Is there to make the catch. 2 down. Here's Nick Allen. You still thinking about that name, that Yankee?
No.
You were told the answer.
No.
No.
Okay. No, I'm over it. I was thinking hard there for like the first 30 minutes when we saw it.
Yeah.
Especially we were getting some hints and it still wasn't clicking.
No. And I have a feeling when we see it, we're going to go, oh.
Yeah.
It's a 6-time All-Star, 2,200 hits.
It's a pretty good career right there.
Yeah. He's 14th all-time in steals.
And that's where I probably should get it.
Yeah. Oof.
649 stolen bases.
That's a ton of stolen bases. Two one. Grounded to third. Cabrera, nice job picking the hop. Zings it across. A 1-2-3 inning for Weaver, who's retired all 5 batters he's faced. We're going to keep things right here. Yankees leading 6-3. God bless America.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you rise and remove your caps? And please direct your attention to the area behind home plate as the New York Yankees welcome an honored military guest. United States Marine Corps Sergeant Billy Lawrence from Danbury, Connecticut, who served in the Vietnam War and received the Purple Heart. The Yankees say thank you for your sacrifice and service to our nation. And now, Robert Merrill's rendition of God Bless America.
Vacation ideas?
How about a better breakfast in my college town?
Hotel in a baseball town?
That would be awesome. Thank you.
Find great stays across the USA. Booking.com, booking.com.
Yeah.
Nothing scary about Energizer Ultimate Lithium, the #1 longest-lasting AA battery.
Sorry, guys, that took me for... What is this?
Well, you know how our T-Mobile home internet can slow down?
Uh-huh.
Turns out, walls can get in the way. So, I fixed it.
So instead of getting a Spectrum internet, which is fast and reliable 24/7, you got us internet that can be blocked by walls.
Yes, but I think I fixed it.
By smashing a hole through our wall.
Well, technically, walls.
Yeah, I might not want to go in the dining room.
Don't settle for T-Mobile cell phone internet.
Kids are natural.
This is why I don't leave the house.
Get faster, more reliable internet speeds with Spectrum.
Ryan Miller fixes his hair. Doesn't know why he picked such an ugly shirt, but knows he can do more with his money. Ryan opens his Fidelity app, sees his opportunity, and takes it.
Ryan sets his investments to automatic.
That was easier than I thought.
It's a good shirt.
Really?
It's like flowers, but also a cow.
Not sure that helps.
Start investing with no account minimums. Talk about easier investing.
Monster shot by Aaron Judge. Better it down. See ya.
Yankees, Orioles, next Wednesday. Coverage begins at 6, only on Prime.
Taking a look at the game summary, 3-4-1 for the A's, 6-7-0 for the Yankees. Clark Schmidt, really good through 5, struggled in the 6th. Yankees have got homers from Judge, Rizzo, and Soto, third game this season. The Yankees with 3 homers. There's Kyle Muller. More good numbers out of that A's pen. And Stanton takes a strike.
You mentioned the pen from Oakland. They were 4th in Major League Baseball, 2.81 ERA.
0-2 on Stanton. 31,179 here tonight at Yankee Stadium as Hamilton warms. Stanton slices that foul down the right field line.
Waller's fastball, 92, 93. So a slider, curveball, and a change.
The 0-2. Line drive, base hit right center. Stanton on to begin the bottom of the 7th for the Yanks. Let's take a look at the Spectrum exit velocity. How about Anthony Rizzo's home run?
107.5 miles an hour. That was crushed. An off-speed pitch. A hanging slider.
Rizzo homering in back-to-back games. Stanton leads off first. That Stanton base hit was 108.1 off the bat. Rizzo has another hit. This one fisted into right.
And that was about 48 miles an hour off the bat. It was just a fastball that got in on him, but it was up. He was able to handle it, shoot it into right field.
Well, the offensive vibes picking up for the Yankees. Judge and Rizzo 2 straight days, productive and with encouraging at-bats. Austin Wells snapped his 0 for 23. Now this is the guy you want to see break out next. 6 for his last 49. Torres takes ball 1.
Yeah, Torres has really been struggling before tonight. 22 games, 0 extra base hits, and hadn't had a home run in over 100 plate appearances.
1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. One and 2.
And that's the pitch that's always given him trouble, that high fastball up around his letters. And you'll see guys go a little higher.
One, 2. 2 and 2.
When he swings the bat and he has it going, everything's to right field. He shoots it to right center, right field. He's got right field power. He lets the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Looks like Hamilton going to sit down, and Morris going to get up.
I think it's an opportunity that if the Yankees score more runs here, you can get your setup guys down, give them hopefully a night off.
And Torres grounds one hard off the glove at third. He's safe. Bases loaded as Gleyber picks up a much-needed hit.
You see how happy he is, just like Austin Wells with the bunt base hit, heading an 0 for 23. Slump, and then how about this? You need hits. You don't care if it gets off a guy's gloves. Back down the third baseline. This is just a breaking pitch in on him that he just drops ahead of the bat. And a much-needed hit for Gleyber Torres.
Hit it hard and then looked for a moment like he might be unlucky. Instead, is able to beat it out. And Gleyber says, oh, alas.
So this is what first base looks like.
Yankees trying to add some insurance, as Nelly talked about, and have to use some of your higher leverage guys in the pen.
Well, you know what? You like how all the Yankee players pull for each other.
Yeah.
You see guys struggle. You know, with Wells in the bunt single, the infield hit that goes off of someone's glove, who cares? It's a base hit.
We saw Verdugo say the other day, this is the best clubhouse he's ever been in. No career grand slams for Verdugo. Has a couple of walks tonight, is also lined out to center.
And the A's will bring the infield in and nobody out. They want to cut that run off at the plate.
Here's the 1-0. Lined into left center field. That's going to hang up for Brown. Stanton will tag and score. It's a sacrifice fly off the bat of Alex Verdugo. And the Yankee lead is 7-3.
That was a great at-bat. Outstanding at-bat. Really short swing. Got a pitch that he was able to handle. Verdugo up in the zone. Shoot it to left field.
Aaron Boone was talking about Verdugo the other day. He said he's a winning player. He has winning at-bats. That's an example of it.
Yeah, I love the addition. I mean, you could easily, hey, bases loaded, nobody out, just unleash on one. And he's like, you know what? Small ball. I just want to get a ball up, and if I can handle it and hit it hard somewhere, great. But I just want to get something in the air to the outfield to score a run.
Here's Cabrera, first and second, one out. And 2-0 on Oswaldo Cabrera. Every Yankee has reached base tonight except Cabrera. Looking to change that here in the 7th. Cabrera loops that into shallow center. Blade in to make the catch. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the New York Yankees. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. Here's Austin Wells. A bunt single back in the 4th to start a little 2-run rally that ended his 0 for 23. He's also walked tonight. The 0-1. 0-2. The 0-2 just missed.
That was close.
Yeah. The 1-2. Check to swing. 2-2. Rizzo leads off second. Torres off first. The 2-2. That's ripped to right field, a base hit. Rizzo being waved around. Throw in plenty of time, and he's out. Looked like at first Rojas was going to hold him up, and then all of a sudden went to the send, and Rizzo was out by a lot.
Yeah, it was hit hard to right field. I was really surprised that Rojas sent him on this play. Just leave bases loaded, and there you see the tag. And it got Rizzo at home.
You know how to pull off the mother of all escapes. You know treating yourself to a vacation is a sound idea and can bring you closer to medallion status. You know the dress code is no dress code. The Delta SkyMiles Platinum American Express card. If you travel, you know.
Something amazing is happening here. Climate researchers are weathering a data storm. That's because CDW transformed their devices and infrastructure with Lenovo ThinkPads and powerful edge-to-cloud solutions, delivering faster insights and increased performance, giving them the scale to stay ready for whatever's next. Make amazing happen. Lenovo and CDW.
This home-style chicken salad wrap from Subway, this is how you do it. Savory chicken, crisp veggies, all wrapped up.
These wraps are amazing.
People can hear my thoughts. That's a problem. Stay fresh out there with all new wraps from Subway.
Do or do not. There is no try.
See ya! There it is, his first home run of the year.
This is the way.
That he's got him.
This is where the fun begins.
A monster shot. How about Volpe? He is 4 for 4. 1 run score. Soto's first hit as a Yankee.
Like the map all over the ocean.
Trust in the force.
It started with Judge. A 2-run shot in the first. It continued with Rizzo homering for his second straight night. Then Soto tested dead center, and Soto won. A big night for the Yankee Bashers, and a 7-3 lead as we go to the top of the 8th inning. As Weaver deals a strike to Noto 0-1. I'm guessing Luis Rojas probably would like that send back at the end of the 7th inning.
You know, it was a hard hit ball to right field. Rizzo doesn't really run that well. And Butler has a decent arm in right field. He's charging, and it wasn't deep, it was shallow. So I think he'd much rather have bases loaded, 2 outs, than have the inning end like that.
And Volpe coming up, who's been hot tonight. That one is skied to right. Soto almost in his tracks. 1 down. All right, Jeff, the moment of truth. And name that Yankee. 6 All-Stars, 2,200 hits, 649 stolen bases. Chris Sheard, you know, who is it?
Bert Campaneris.
Wow. Bert Campaneris.
1983, July 4th. Dave Vergetti's no-hitter in that lineup. He had 2 hits as well.
How about that? Chris, nicely done.
Thank you. I was 10 years old at the time.
It wasn't like a wow to me. Oh, yeah. I mean, I know who he is, obviously. Right. He had a tremendous career. But he's a West Coast player. I'm an East Coast guy. No. And he played for the Rangers and the A's.
Fly ball center field. Judge there. No, I'm with you. I'm with you, Jeff. I can sleep at night not getting that one right now. He's famous for this. This is 1972 ALCS, and he just chucks the bat.
He's in a lot of fights in his career.
And Billy Martin, managing the Tigers, wanted a piece of him there. You see the resume for Campaneris.
That's a heck of a career.
Yeah.
I mean, I know who he is, obviously.
A 3-time world champion as a shortstop for those 3 consecutive A's World Series teams. What's amazing, Campaneris was suspended for the rest of that series in the ALCS. Which, I mean, of course he should have been. He fired the bat like a javelin at the pitcher. I'm with you, though, Jeff. I could sleep at night fine not getting that.
Sure the bat didn't slip? I'm sure that's what he said afterwards.
2-2.
Yeah, I'm perfect. I'm good now. I thought it was like some... I mean, he had a great career.
Yeah, it was a 9 on the difficulty scale for a reason.
Yeah.
Into center, Judge right there. 3 fly ball outs.
In this eighth, Weaver doing a great job.
Shorten up at the corner.
One more time. Campanera says, you're going to throw my ankles? Whack. Here comes the bat. Suspended for the rest of the ALCS.
At KFC, grab 2 pieces of hot, juicy chicken, a side of mashed potatoes and gravy, and a biscuit for just $4.99. Son of a bucket, that's a good deal. New taste of KFC deals. Only at KFC.
Discover customer service. This is Maya.
Oh, hi, Maya. You robots are sounding more human every day.
At Discover, everyone can talk to a human representative.
All right, prove it.
Wait, are you a robot?
24/7 U.S.-based customer service.
How would I prove that I'm not?
Listen, we need to talk.
We're here because we love you.
This isn't really easy to talk about, but
you need help.
Because your teeth.
Your breath really stinks.
For serious help with bad breath, get Minties.
Let's retrace our steps. The heat is on.
What?
The walls are closing in. And everyone's a suspect.
Are you just quoting cop shows?
That's what they want us to think.
He's just quoting cop shows.
I'm too old for this.
We're not detectives. We're connectivity experts. If millions of communities rely on us for fiber, internet, and mobile, you can too. Optimum, where local is big time.
From friends coming over to moms coming over. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
Bottom of the 8th inning. Here's Anthony Volpe, who plays Bert Campaneris' position, leading off. Name that Yankee. It sits with you. 1, 2, 3 of the Yankee order here in the 8th, leading 7-3. Volpe's had a big night, a single, an RBI triple, a run scored. More good D as well from Volpe.
Out there in the bullpen for the Yankees, and Weaver has gone 2 2/3,
and boy, has he been good.
He has, and he doesn't have a big league save. He pitched to 9th. He did get his first major league save.
Derek Cole and Aaron Boone talking through things. Volpe rolls it slowly to short. Tough hop. E6.
That's a routine play. Just hits off the top of the glove as a heel of his glove. And once that hits the dirt, you're not getting Anthony Volpe first.
Here's Soto. Smoked. A home run to center his last time up. Takes ball 1. A's defense has been sloppy tonight. Yankees have taken advantage. They had 15 errors their first 7 games this season. Really sloppy, and then cleaned things up for a while. The 1-1. Hamilton and Morris getting going, so you would think Weaver's night will be done. Volpe was hopping off first, and Muller checks over there.
You figure Weaver 2 2/3, you're going to lose him for a couple days anyway. And he's been lights out here coming in for Schmidt.
Fly ball center field. Lede makes the catch. One away. Hey, watch Prime Video's new doc, Giannis, The Marvelous Journey, and other riveting sports docs like Kelsey and Bye Bye Barry. All included with Prime. Find your happy place, Prime Video. Here's Judge. 1 on, 1 out. Judge has homered. Single tonight. Big rip there, 1-1. The 2-1. Judge hits it hard. Gloved at third by Nevin. Goes to second for 1 on the first. A double play. So Nevin turns the smash from Judge into a 5-4-3 double play. We go to the 9th. The Yankees looking for the final 3 outs of a 7-3 win.
Jimmy John's is using legit ingredients.
For a sandwich? Premium meat. Wait, what's so funny?
High quality ingredients.
That's a problem!
Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches.
Need to be at your best? You need an antiperspirant that goes beyond. Dove Men with 72-hour protection plus care for your skin so you can forget your underarms and focus on being unforgettable. Dove Men. Forgettable underarms, unforgettable you.
Sorry, guys. That took me for... What is this?
Well, you know how our T-Mobile home internet can slow down?
Uh-huh.
Turns out, walls can get in the way. So, I fixed it.
So instead of getting a Spectrum internet, which is fast and reliable 24/7, you got us internet that can be blocked by walls.
Yes, but I think I fixed it.
By smashing a hole through our wall.
Well, technically, walls. Yeah, I might not want to go in the dining room.
Don't settle for T-Mobile cell phone internet.
Kids are natural.
This is why I don't leave the house.
Get faster, more reliable internet speeds with Spectrum.
You know geography isn't learned, it's lived. You know your companion certificate allows for the ultimate show and tell. You know the best memories use all 5 senses and can get you closer to medallion status. You know with the Delta SkyMiles Platinum American Express card, class is always in session. If you travel, you know.
All these games on DirecTV and no satellite on the roof. Think about this. Blue Jays, Cardinals, Orioles. What's missing?
The Andean condor?
No, walnut brain. Pigeons. They'd rather name a team after socks.
To be fair, we're not very athletic.
Well, it's now time for the optimum plays of the game.
And the 5th inning, Anthony Rizzo for the 2nd night in a row. It's a hanging breaking ball, number 3 of the year. And then in the 6th, Juan Soto, dead central, number 6 on the year.
7-3 Yankee lead. Top of the 9th. Ian Hamilton on, looking to lock down the final 3 outs, which will give the Yankees a chance to win this series tomorrow night. Hayes took the opener. Rooker, 2 walks and a 3-run homer. That swing is accounted for all of the A's runs. 0-2. Popped up, right side, Rizzo there, 1 away. New season, new reasons to say yes. Download the S app and stream games with a live stat overlay. Play along, win cash prizes, and earn yes rewards to redeem for gift cards and gear. Download now, and remember that if you get yes on TV, then you get the S app for free. Seth Brown 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. 0-1. Clark Schmidt started this game, was really good. First 5 innings, ran into trouble in the 6th. Luke Weaver relieved him. Weaver, terrific. Retired every hitter he faced. 8 up, 8 down. And now Hamilton looking to close things down. A's fans have had a pretty similar message. You see that sign going up behind Seth Brown. Yeah, they're in unison.
Right now, this is the last year in Oakland. I know you're going to miss it.
You and I had a forever memory there last year.
Yes, we did. It was a perfect game, wasn't it?
It was. Grounded off the dugout.
How did that feel for you, like the last couple innings?
That was awesome. That's the pinnacle of what we do, right? Getting to call moments like that.
I was through a couple of them as a player with Coney and Wells.
Yeah.
And you're in the bullpen and you don't move because superstition starts kicking in. Say, if I move or if I do this, it's going to wind up blowing it.
Yeah.
I found myself doing the same thing.
I thought one of the...
Stay put.
Wasn't she switching to a sweatshirt or something, too?
Something.
Fly ball deep down the left field line. Verdugo able to make the catch. Nice grab from Verdugo, who's played a great left field, 2 away.
Tremendous outfielder and a nice job. Watch how he stays with the ball. He knows where the wall is. Couple steps away. Nice catch.
Strike 1 to Toro. Yankees an out away from back-to-back wins and a chance to win a series tomorrow. Lined into center. Judge in his tracks. Ball game. Yankees winning 7-3 the final.
Well, Ryan, you really love how the offense came together today. 2 quick runs in the first, but there was those runs in the middle innings. The 4. That's what they were lacking in this homestand. Some big hits. You had Torres snap out of a slump. Austin Wells, big home run by Rizzo and Soto and Judge. An outstanding all around.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. never sleeps, and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New York. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. In a city that never sleeps, and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues, start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. In a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues, oh, it's up to you. New